My name is Ася, nice to meet you, and welcome back to my channel if you already know me. Today I'll try to paint with oil in my sketchbook. I haven't done it before and I don't know how it will turn out, so let's figure it out together. Before we start, let's talk about art supplies. I paint in 8 by 10 inches sketchbook. The paper is 300 grams. Oil paints are by US Art Supply, and a regular oil thinner I got from Amazon because it was in a huge bottle. I didn't prime the paper and I didn't do any preparations. I just started painting on it. The idea for the painting came from my recent obsession with medieval art. I love semi-realistic style of portraits and backgrounds filled with floral ornaments. So, this is exactly what I plan to do here. I found a photo of a girl on Pinterest I liked and decided to take her as a reference. I changed her proportions a little bit and hair color. For the background, I got inspiration from this picture. The hat this model wears is so beautiful and fits the style I had in my mind perfectly. And the idea for a long wavy hair I got from this photo. As I mentioned before, I have never tried oil paints on the paper, but I saw a lot of videos of other artists using oils in their sketchbooks, and I thought, why don't I try? It differs from painting on the canvas, obviously, but not too much. Because paper absorbs oil pretty fast, it makes the paint also dry super fast. Feels like I was painting with acrylics. Which is great because it takes me a couple days to paint on the canvas, even on the small one, but I have finished this painting in my sketchbook in a couple hours. Of course, before I started painting, I made a sketch with red pencil. I don't think it makes huge difference what color you use for the sketch because oil will cover your sketch completely. I started this painting with the face because it is the hardest part of the painting. I always try to start painting with the most complicated element first, because later I will get tired and my inspiration might go away. But if the most important element is already painted, it makes me feel much better and gives me more energy to continue. For the skin color, I tried not to use basic skin color my paint sets offers me and instead tried to do what professional artists do on YouTube. I mixed yellow, red, white, and blue, and I got this amazing peachy color that I absolutely love. Ideally, I wanted her skin to be more pale, maybe slightly bluish, but I couldn't mix proper color. The challenging part for me was to paint a stylized portrait. Usually, I try to make realistic paintings, and I'm not very experienced when it comes to simplifying. But I think I nailed it. Small format of my sketchbook helped me a lot. I didn't have space for the details, so it all happened naturally. Though I tried hard to paint huge forehead, it was either a weird beauty trend in the past or artists just love painting big foreheads. I don't know. I need to do some research on the subject. Anyways, I don't know if my Steam spies on me or it is pure coincidence, but recently it recommended to me the game. It is called Pentiment by Obsidian Entertainment. And oh my god, this game boosted my inspiration like nothing else. So, you are an artist in 16th century trying to uncover mysterious murder, but the whole game looks like medieval painting. You're basically inside of medieval painting and it looks amazing. I will include couple screenshots because I can't believe how developers nailed the style. And of course, the story is fantastic. If you like indie games, I highly recommend Pentiment for you. So, anyways, It was such a great time for me to play this game. I felt so inspired and motivated to paint something like this myself. My other source of inspiration is movies and shows, but recently it was really hard for me to find good historical shows. A lot of them are not very accurate. Characters act like modern people and tons of nudity. And I'm not against it, but it doesn't sell the show to me. I want it to be there for reason, not for sex sales points. And I also don't really like modern music and historical shows. I think it kills all the vibe. Anyways, shows and movies were recently pretty disappointing to me, but I have faith. Okay, enough complaining. Let's talk about the painting. I wanted this painting to have nice contrast of red and green. The idea was to paint green background with floral ornaments and do the same with the girl's dress and give her bright ginger hair that will stand out on this background. But something went wrong and I ended up giving her brown hair. I guess I was secretly trying to make my own medieval portrait. And it was okay. I like to put pressure on myself and go for perfection, and of course, never achieve it because it doesn't exist. This time, I was just having fun. I painted what I wanted, what I enjoyed painting, and I accepted all my mistakes as a part of the painting. And the whole process was so nice and smooth. Part of the reason is I love trying new stuff, and not only in art. I love discovering new food, new places, meeting new people, and it feels especially good when it turns out good or better than expected. I wasn't sure how good oil painting will work in the sketchbook, but everything went well. It was such a pleasure to paint with oil in my sketchbook. Canvas makes me feel like I have to create finished piece. It has to be something complete, while sketchbook was no pressure at all. I'm painting her hair right now, and it was harder than I thought it would be. I wanted to keep balance between stylized portrait and simplify all her features, but at the same time, I love painting detailed hair on people, so what I ended up doing is I painted her hair brown, basically made it look like a flat shape, and then I took tiny brush and added some shine or gloss, whatever you call it, and that was it. Also, while painting this illustration, I challenged myself to not use premixed colors and make my own colors. I'm especially happy with the skin color and light green I chose for leaves on the background. I wish her hair was more ginger than brown, and I want the background to be a couple shades lighter than it is now. And just when I thought I was done, I realized I want to add more details on the background. I just love how in medieval art and tapestries, they have super busy background and simple flat characters. I don't know, I find it very beautiful. So I decided to fill blank space between leaves and flowers with tiny plants. And that was the final step of my painting. I also had crazy idea of using colored pencils on top of the painting, like I do with gouache, but I was afraid I will ruin it, so I ended up not doing it. Maybe I'll do it not on camera and tell you the result in my next video. But now I think we're done. Here is the final result. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I enjoyed making it for you, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye!